bulldozer. I stand above the rest like I'm a giant. I never seen a pelican fly high in a Zion. Please give me a mission. I promise I can handle. I can turn the Knicks around, man. That's where the Mr. Reynolds look. Wanna come around.
OFTX, OTKY, Truly ACXD, Don't Tell, and I'm For Real. This is George P. Burdell signing off, and see you online in the W.
That is a lot of W's in the W. And guess what? We're going to stay right here in the W because this player was an offensive juggernaut on the sticks, backing up over 20,000 points. The W scoring champion is T. Mickey Booski. Congratulations.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Taking a look at Toronto. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And I think for the Knicks, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Baca is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Durant. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Houston at the shooting guard. And for the 76ers, we've got DeBusschere. Allen is out there with Allen. And there's Embiid. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Now the Knicks with it. Durant in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
I'll tell you, KD has such a beautiful-looking stroke. He's been doing that at an elite level for a long time.
Now here's Allen. His last outing, he had 8 points. Robinson against Embiid. Tries again. That one, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Ball from long range. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Again, Embiid missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Now Allen following Durant's three-point attempt. Back to Allen. Floats one up. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the hoop.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but They had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Allen passes to Wiggins. Dishes to DeBusschere. It's Allen on the wing. Back to DeBusschere. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
And KD throws it down.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Allen against Ball. Allen passes to DeBusschere for the 3. Kept alive. Here's Embiid. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Allen outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Here's Durant. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Allen passes to Wiggins. Back to Allen. And the pass to DeBusschere. 5 to shoot. Allen's shot is off. Knicks on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Ball kicks to Durant. Trying to get open as Ibaka. KD can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Allen. Takes it inside. Robinson with the block. Here's Houston. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Allen. The 76ers trail by 10. It's Allen on the wing. Over Ibaka. The 76ers again can't hit it. New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Ball slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Embiid. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Passes to KD. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Wiggins kicks to Allen. Pass to Embiid. Over Robinson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
Coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure I was in the best shape of my life.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Tony Kukoc. Smith is out there with Allen. And it's West. And it's Oden in at the center. And he could not get there one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And New York making a change here. Martin's checked in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Howard's checked in for New York. So he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Kukoc. And good that time.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Basket counts. Simmons got his second bucket. The 76ers trail by 11. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Allen. Starks against Smith. Poke loose. Here's Kukoc. Can't hit from 12. New York leading by 11. The basket pool. There's the three. Doesn't go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Kukoc. No good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Feeds it to Simmons. Allen with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Smith gets double teamed. So the wing on the left. Oden kicks to Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Oden inside. Working on Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
The Knicks leading by 9. Starks outside. Kukoc with the steal. Inside, here's West. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Howard. Here's Starks. Here's Simmons. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Oden. The Busher comes in for West. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Tony Kukoc. And Allen subbed in for Allen.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep. His three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Here's Ball. Here's the drive. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Count that one. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
And Simmons kicks the ball. Unloads from 13. And KD the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers trail by 10. Allen with it. Now guarded by Ball. Wiggins passes to Embiid. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant in the corner. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to be here. It's just not his night.
Allen surveying the D. Smith for 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. Baseline try. Durant, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. Passes it to Embiid.
Nailed from three-point land. Embiid's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Wiggins outside. Shoots the 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Philadelphia. Down by 12. One second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They're going to work in the paint, doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force them guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
You can point to their long-range shooting as the main problem area. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the low 30s. That's too cold. 30 degrees, you need a jacket for that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Durant is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Houston at the 2. New York leading by 10. Outside, KD. Over to the wing. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
Allen against Ball. Allen kicks to Embiid. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Over Durant. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Wiggins.
One of the things you like most about Andrew Wiggins, not a prima donna, takes coaching extremely well.
Robinson finds Ball. Durant against Wiggins. Here's Ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Allen passes to Wiggins. It's Allen on the wing. Embiid trying to break loose. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Ball against DeBusschere. Ball feeling it out a bit. Durant for 3. They get it back. Here's Houston. Ibaka, the pass to Houston. Over Allen. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. West comes in for DeBusschere. And it's Kukoc in for Wiggins. Down low, here's Allen. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And New York making a change here. Howard's checked in. Poole up top, defended by Allen. Howard kicks to Poole. New York moving the ball around. Here's Durant on the mark with the 15-footer. Durant's got 14.
Well, we know he's got takeover ability, and Kevin Durant is cooking right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Allen passes to Kukoc. Over Ibaka. On the wing, Kukoc. Here he goes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Starts the pass to Poole. Allen against Starks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Starks has got his first basket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oden inside. He's guarded by Howard. And stolen by Howard. Starks with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Poole. He kicks it to Ibaka. Starks outside. Pass to Durant. Over Kukoc. KD's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Allen. He takes it in. Durant with some nice D.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Another shot. It's rebounded by West. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now the pass to Kukoc. He kicks it to Oden. Now the dish to West. Back to Oden. The shot's good on the assist by West. Oden's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Tony Kukoc. And Smith subbed in for Allen.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
And so Allen will bring it up for Philadelphia. 15-point game. Smith outside. Wiggins from outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Wiggins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now, sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Simmons inside. He's against Allen. And Simmons slams it in.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bounce pass, Smith. Shoots from the line. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
That one good for 2. 10 points for Ben Simmons. 8 seconds left in the third. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Smith fires from way outside. And so it's New York in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And to where they can take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. You've got Allen. DeBusschere is out there with Wiggins, and it's Smith, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ibaka's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Martin dishes the ball. Passes it to Houston. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Wiggins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dave DeBusschere.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Martin. Here's Houston, covered by Wiggins. And Ibaka kicks to Simmons. Ball against Allen. Ball no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Wiggins outside. Embiid against Ibaka. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. He can't get that one. And New York the other way now. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Allen's checked in for the 76ers.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Ball. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Wiggins. He dishes it to Embiid. Allen against Simmons. Allen passes to Embiid. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ball against Allen. Out left to the wing. Houston can't get it to go.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And it goes down 2 points. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Durant's checked in for the Knicks. Poole comes in for Ben Simmons. Poole kicks to Ball. Poole with it. He's against Allen. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Embiid is at the elbow. Allen with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Floats it up for Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Andrew Wiggins with the statement finish.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And Poole gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 11. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. The drive by KD, and then Durant with the jam.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Now here's Allen. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. Robinson against Embiid. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Starks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
John Starks.
Free throw good. Starks. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance
for Kevin Durant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Anthony on the money from 12 feet away.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Haywood dishes to White. Robinson with the block. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Night and day for the defense. What was better in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy threes, 4 or 5 threes, and they're a great shooting team, and they're great in the paint, so we just had to make a second effort. I think the only adjustment we made was playing harder, and we just got to continue to keep playing together on both ends.
Yeah, Chuck Daly used to always say defense is all about effort, and you showed it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.